Do, 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 do. Hello. Trying to see if this works. Is it gonna work? Oh, okay. It is working. Okay, cool. Yup. So we are back. Um, so this is my name is Indigo Let, and this is Strive Sundays. So we are Strive is a transgender activist organization here in the Gulf Coast of Florida, Pensacola specifically. But our outreach goes beyond just Pensacola. It tries to extend across the Gulf Coast, but mainly the four counties that um, we're trying to help the most are Escambia, which is the one we're in, Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton. So, and those we have a resource list based on those counties, and we a transgender resource list. And so those resource lists goes to like people who have um, who need HRT or just um, primary care or endocrinologist or anything like that. And that also goes to like what we do as an organization is we take donations from the people, and those donations go to people who need housing. Um, it goes to people who also need was it housing, HRT, uh, food, transportation, anything like that. So that's for that part. And then so uh, so today we're just gonna have like a really chill day. I didn't really have any stories. Oops, turn it off for a second. Um, I didn't really have any stories today. Just had some, close news that we needed, just some little news that we need to talk about, but mainly just uh, just some small item, not small items, but things that happened just recently. It's been Pride, so so Pride was great. PensaPride, we did it at the fairgrounds, um, and the Pensacola Fairgrounds, and it was a great event. I think we did really well. I think PensaPride, all the organizers there did really well. Um, we had uh, like what 10, 15 musicians. There was two drag shows, one in the middle part of it and the one at the end. All the food vendors were great. Um, and it was just an amazing time overall just to see, all the people out and also it being inside was a little different too, because usually I'm used to it probably being outside, but it being inside was amazing too. I think it had a different feel to it. And it was still warm for a lot of people, but it was less warm than it being than outside. So hopefully next year we can, it was just so many people there. That's probably why the heat was so high. But um, you know, it just was what it was. So I think it was all good for that part. I had just went to an event yesterday. It was a P Flag event, which is a trans or a queer activist organization in Niceville. They have a more national organization, but they also have organization in Niceville, the closest one I think, and they support the local trans community there. Now they're in Okaloosa County, so which is two counties over from us. They did a drag show in Destin, at the Ruby Slipper. It was an amazing event, and we, wish I'd had some pictures with me, but I didn't. I forgot to take some, but I went with Ash, and Ash was doing drag there. It was amazing. It was an amazing time. And so it was a long drive there, a long drive back, but it was pretty worth it. Yeah, it was 2 counties over. Yeah, so because Okaloosa is 2 counties over, so um, which can be a bit of a drive, but it was fun. I haven't been in Okaloosa County too much, so but the way their highways are from where we were coming off from, it was like a lot of turning, a lot of, and then and then there was a toll we had to go across. $4 for to pay the toll to go into uh, um yeah, it was $4 to go across that toll bridge. So, but if you want to see like a real, no offense to Pensacola Beach, but if you want to see like a real like beach town, Destin is kind of like in that sphere of like what you think of a beach town is. They had so many arcades. I didn't know they had arcades were coming back. They had a water park. They had like so many go karts, like miniature golf courses and stuff. I mean, obviously it was all for tourists and stuff like that, but like it was just, it was still a different look compared to where we live and everything. Um, so yeah, I don't have much today. I don't know if I'm gonna cut it short. Probably not. But right now, we at 5 o'clock we will be having a kind of a not a pride parade, but a pride march. It's gonna be at the MLK Plaza. They're gonna start there, and then I think go through Palafox, which is the main street of Pensacola downtown. So if you want to go to that, um, it'll be at 5 today. So I may go afterwards, may not. I'm not sure. Um, because I'm kind of tired today, to be honest. But um, and then so for Pride, it was fun. It was really amazing. And then we had P Flag, and then we have this, and then um, next week actually, or starting July is actually Disability Pride Month. A lot of people don't talk about it. It gets kind of not pushed to a side, but it kind of often just gets forgotten about. It's because it's people the battle of for example, I just was watching um, a TikTok live stream of San Francisco Pride, and it was beautiful and everything. And they were doing like the Pride March there, a Pride Parade really. And on the comment section, there were so many comments of just like different crosses and stuff like that, and people going like, "These people need Jesus," and um, people just going off about like protect the children and da da da. So I can see the fatigue of it going through the fight of people trying to think about what this month is more than what it means for a lot of people. And so when you get to July, you're like, okay, we're done with Pride. We don't have to. I mean, we still have to fight for who we are, but like, it's not. We're not hyper focused on the month, um, but we often forget about our our disabled siblings. Um, I mean, myself included, technically, but like the ones who have high needs, and um, their month as well. So like when we get to July, there's Disability Pride Month. So I just want people to remember that. I probably will have a video 2 weeks, hopefully 2 to 3 weeks, on probably Disability Pride Month and just what it means when we do another live stream. So because we'll be in July at that point. Um, and so there's for that. But I did have like the P Flag website. So if you wanted to, we can go over and look at it because I haven't really looked at it myself as much as I'd like to. But we can kind of go over that. Another thing I've been wanting to do, I need to kind of go through the 7 8 hours of PensaPride and try to edit a like 1 minute video of it. It's gonna take a minute for me to do it, but I will be off on this Thursday coming up, which will be the what do you call it? Oh, not what do you call it? It'd be July 4th. So I'll be off for Independence Day. So hopefully I have enough time to edit that video and we can, show PensaPride and everything. So, but yeah, let's go through this website real quick. Um, and let me show you. No, no, no. Oh, PensaPride. Present screen. Let's see. Is that the? No. All right. Then we had that going, and then all right. Did it show? Did it show? It's not showing it. Hold on. Let me stop screen. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, so sorry, my nose is itching. So we got the P Flag website. Um, so they're safe, celebrated, empowered, and loved. P Flag is creating a caring and just affirming world for LGBTQ plus people and those who love them. So, and you go here on their little the little thing that says, "I want to learn more about P Flag, supporting my LGBTQ plus loved one, fighting for the LGBTQ plus equality, and then support resources." So, um, yeah, and so you see these pictures. I'm new to P Flag. Start your journey here. I'm enjoying the fight. Looking for my local support. Um, and then there's a whole network of them. So, and then and again, the virtual meetings shared experiences. P Flag connects communities, Asian American and Pacific Islander community, Black slash American African American community, Comunidad Latina and Latino community, military community, gender spectrum parent community. Um, they really do connect the different parts of a lot of our communities together. Let me see if I can. Let's start the journey right there. Um, so there's the about us. Let's go down. Says we're creating a sorry. We're creating a caring, just, and affirming world for the LGBTQ plus community. Um, Founded in 1973, a mother and their gay son, P Flag was born from the united front of a family leading with love. An inspiring alliance of LGBTQ plus people and their loved ones continues to fuel P Flag 50 years later. And they had learned more about the history and then as a PFLAG's network of hundreds of chapters and more than 325,000 members and supporters are helping create a equitable and inclusive world where the LGBTQ plus person is safe, celebrated, empowered, and loved. And then you find a one by you, find a chapter by you. Um, they have like what we value: accountability, bravery, community, and collaboration, inclusivity, belonging, growth. And then I guess you can just kind of, it's kind of a little cool thing there. But yeah, you can become a member. Um, they do so, like I said, they do some great work in the Crestview, Niceville area and Okaloosa, which is, um, like I said, it's 2 counties over. Um, and so if you live in Santa Rosa or if you live in Walton or if you live in not even in our county, you want to connect with another group that's them. Like I said, we were there for the drag show, and it was really nice to be. It was nice to be in a community of people who like were a restaurant supported them because it was weird. Because Ruby Slipper is a New Orleans, or was it was a restaurant that was based in New Orleans, and then how they a company or a restaurant or a brand will branch out to other places. So Yeah, they're in Destin over here, and yeah, they honestly, it was cool to see a whole restaurant support a the trans community. So, um, or the trans community, I mean the queer and trans community. So, it was amazing to see. So, let me see, and then we can um, let me see about this. Was there anything else? Um, let me see something. So, similar to what we do, they advocate for LGBTQ plus justice, equity, and inclusion. They have advocate tools. Um, they protect LGBTQ plus families, kids and families, and then fight for LGBTQ plus equality. Um, and there's a little, you can join the email list, and then they also help you find resources, um, and how to be a better ally right here, which is a good deal right there. Let me check the chat real quick. Oh, okay. So so yeah, they have just different resources that can assist you if you are queer or trans or an ally to kind of help you fight for your local community when it comes to queer and trans issues. So that is amazing, and it's like it's great to have a another local um, organization that is very close to us that can kind of give that similar fight that we do. Um, and I'm really proud of them because it's, I mean, we're conservative in the South, obviously, but I think in their area it's even worse. I want to say so. Okaloosa County is a bit more conservative than, I mean, the Panhandle is conservative in general, like the entire Panhandle, but like it's on another level, I think, with Santa Rosa and Okaloosa. So um, to have some group there like that to be able to for um, people to reach out and have at least some assistance is a great thing. Also, I forgot about that when it was not just a drag show; it was also a, um, a drag story time. So, um, Winter Candy was one of the people who read to the kids, and then also Ash read to the kids as well. And it was amazing, just to see, reading stories that, for unfortunately, I think both of the books got banned. I know one is Aiden Becomes a Brother, and I forget the other one that Winter Candy was reading, but I think both of those books had gotten banned in Escambia County. I don't know about the other two. I don't know about the other counties, but in Escambia County, both of those books had gotten banned. And so it's just, and it was just a simple story about, especially Aiden Becomes a Brother. It was a simple story about just this kid who, um, is assigned female at birth, and then they don't feel the way they are, and then they transition to a boy, but obviously just presenting as a boy. There's no like as much as like we're seeing now with all the news about medical, transition medical stuff that's happening to kids, and the scare tactics they're putting on that. It was about just them presenting more as a boy and more as how they felt, right? And then the boy gets a little older, and they have another child, and so the boy is kind of fretting about like, how should I treat them? Are they going to come out the same way I do, and everything like that? And it really was just up to the parents being like, thank you for being who you are as a kid, so now we can raise our second child, in more of a clear conscience way. Like, we can, we'll raise them with an open mind, right? Similar to how we raised you with open mind. And, you will be there for your sibling because you're the older brother. It's just kind of this like reassurance type of story. Um, and, it was great. I mean, I'm an only child, so I don't know that brother sister or brother sibling dynamic, but um, it was just nice to hear and see that there would be somebody there for you, um, no matter who you are. And so it was just a great story to hear, even as a grown adult. So, um, but let's go over to um, the P Flag, what you call it, their Niceville website. I'm sure it's going to be somewhat similar, but sorry. Um, let's see. We got. Okay. Oh no, we did it already. What the? Okay. Oh, got you. Mhm. There it is. Okay. Yeah. So we got the Niceville one, which is they said the city to the town or city two counties over. And so if you're in the Okaloosa area or Santa Rosa County area and you want to connect, um, or even like I said, in the Pensacola area or Walton County, and you want to connect with another group that's closest to you, because I know everyone can't come to Stride meetings and everyone can't, you can't come see us, but if there's another group out there that does meet and that does have organization, um, you know, that they're there, and their pride was way earlier than ours. Their pride was like June 1st. They like kicked it off. They were like, "No, we're having it now, and we're done." Because like a lot of the prides usually happen at the end of the month. Um, some prides happen in the beginning of the month, but a lot of them happen right at the end because because it's right around the time of what the what do you call it, the Stonewall riots was. So Stonewall riots was like at the end of June, so I think it's June 27th, if I'm not mistaken. So they usually have it right around the end of Pride, but because of how scheduling is and everyone's trying to get their prides kind of in different areas, so that different like vendors and artists and people who may want to visit different prides can visit different prides. They they often match or often like move their prides around to where people can go to different prides and stuff. So we do have so if you look at their website, it has a little thing at the bottom here. It says or at the beginning. It says P Flag Niceville serves the LGBTQ plus community in our region. We have people join us from Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Crestview, Pensacola, and beyond. Our core program is a monthly support meeting which is open to all LGBTQ plus individuals and allies of the community. Friends and family members are welcome to join. Each meeting covers a range of topics, providing attendees and facilitators. We welcome you to join us. Welcome, yeah, I said it right. Okay. So that they're doing something we might be thinking about doing right here. They have a future event that is a clothing swap. We have been thinking about doing that in our meetings somewhat recently. Instead of just having a clothing drive or like a clothing thing where everybody we just have a bunch of clothes and people just come and they just drop them off or not drop them off, they come buy them or pick them up or whatever. Not buy them really. It was more like the one we did. We just had a bunch of clothes, and then people would just come pick them up for free. They just was we were just offered if hey you want to donate to Strive, you can like you could get him in for free. It didn't matter, but it was just like hey if you would love to just donate to Strive as well, please do. Um, but yeah, so they like they have a clothing swap, which really is just you have clothes, they have clothes, you swap clothes essentially. Um, and looks like they're having Join us for a free gender affirming clothing swap on June 29th and July 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Florida Meeting Room, 125 Cracker Barrel Drive, Crestview, Florida. Um, oh, that's pretty cool. So they're doing it at a hotel. So um, that's pretty amazing. They have meeting and a book club. So that going for them as well. Um, did they spell that right? I don't know if this. Anyway, so they look like they have a little book club going on with the Song of Achilles. Um, and then there's some pictures of them. I guess they're doing a little pride march there. Um, if I get involved, um, yeah. So usually it looks like their monthly support and book club meetings. They have a Niceville meeting, which is at the Unitarian Universal Fellowship of Emerald Coast, and then they have a Crestview meeting, which is the first Presbyterian Church of Crestview. So if, like I said, you're in that area, you can go to that. Um, let me see. They got resources, just similar to the national website I just went to. Looks like they have LGBTQ plus friendly businesses. They have lists for medical providers, uh, trans resources. Let me go back down. Sorry, affirming churches, stuff for teens, um, and a bunch of other great stuff. So that is amazing. I think, like I said, it's great to have another resource that is in at least in the vicinity of where we are, that can help with that. Um, I was trying to think what else to talk about, but um, like I said, if y'all have any questions or anything, you can ask it. I probably will go to maybe them.com real quick and see if we can just find an article to talk about. Um, but yeah, today was more just a free day. I just kind of usually I want to plan out what I want to talk about, but this time I just just I didn't really have much. But yeah, we and like I said, if you can't think of a question now and you think of it later, um, then just let us know. We'll come back and try to answer it the best way we can. But right now, I'm trying to figure out something. You know what I should have done with these lines? Hold on. I probably could have did a. I was trying to think about if we did a live stream with me on one part on this, and then do a like partly on Instagram. But we'll have to try it next time because what I could do is just have my phone on Instagram and then like me over here on this. But actually, let me try that real quick. See what happens here since we have some time. Um, well, that's cool. Hold up. Let me see something real quick, guys. We're gonna make this happen today. Oh, oh, come on. Oh yeah, you see that? Look at we're double live. Double the live, double the action. You think I was gonna hold on, let me insane. Insane. Oh no. Go back. Insane. Insane. Double the live, double the action, double the adventure, double everything. Okay. Okay. So I'm on live on 4 different platforms now. Insane. Can y'all hear me over there on Instagram? Okay. If you can't, I'm just trying to test this out because I'm trying to get the live stream on. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Because like I'm on Facebook, Twitch, uh, YouTube, and now on Instagram. Okay, y'all might not be able to see the stories and stuff I'm doing, but I can just read them out to y'all or something because I gotta get that um kind of squared away with StreamYard, sorry. But hello to Instagram. Yeah. So like in 30 minutes, yes, we have a Twitch. Um uh it's just Strive Pensacola, just straight through. Um so in about 30 minutes there's gonna be a Pride March. Um it's gonna be at MLK Plaza. Uh and if y'all want to go to it, great. Uh I don't know if it's gonna be we're not gonna live stream that, but it will be in 30 minutes. I might go, might not go. I'm not sure. Um, but I'll just letting y'all know who may didn't know. But I'm just doing the solidarity, the Strive Sunday. So I was just trying to connect y'all over with the with the Facebook and Twitch and YouTube fam. So but yeah, uh, I was just at Niceville, not Niceville. We're just in Destin for the P Flag event. And P Flag is amazing. They're another organization that does what we do similarly as a transgender activist organization, but they're more well, they're more for the LGBTQ plus, but like we are, but like they're just more broad. So they did a drag show at the Ruby Slipper. It was amazing. My friend Ash was there. They did drag as well. There was also drag story time. So that was pretty amazing. Now you might be wondering why this mic is in my hand. This is mic in my hand just for the Facebook and everybody else. So it's not like I'm just got this fake mic. I'm like, oh no. But but anyway, so yeah. So I was there for that, and then who was there for Pride? So if you were there for Pride, let me know in the chat. Um, it was an amazing event. Uh, we I'm happy for PensaPride and what they did. It was at the Pensacola Fairgrounds, um, way not in the middle, kind of in the middle of town, somewhat middle, kind of away a little bit. But it was an amazing event. We did really well there. It had to be over thousands of people. I don't know the exact full number, but it was a lot of people there. And amazing event and everything. So the P Flag event, and then now we're doing this one, the Pride March. So just want to let y'all know there. If you're in the Pensacola area, or if you're near the Pensacola area, um, it will the Pride Pride March will be downtown today at 5 p.m. There's a lot of organizations that are going to be part of it. I think you got PSL, you got DSA, you got us, Strive, you got I think Food Not Bombs. There's a bunch of just organizations up and down for that event. So check it out. And so for my Instagram fam, I'm gonna see y'all later. But for everybody else that's on Facebook or Instagram, Facebook or Twitch or YouTube, we're just gonna continue. But I just want to let y'all know the event. So we just try to do something real quick. But all right, y'all. Bye. Okay. Okay. So back to my Twitch, back to my Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook fam. So yeah, so um, Let me go to, let me see, Prime March. Oop, oop, hold on. All right, there we go. I did that. Let me do it. And then we'll do this real quick for you. Prime month. All right, there you go. All right. So, all right. So that was it for that. Just wanted to catch up with my Instagram fam on there. They they there it was a quick bunch. Um it was a quick bunch on there. So yeah. Anyway, I was leaned over like this. Y'all like, oh, no, nah. but but yeah, so let's go to them.com real quick. Um let's just see what they got, and I'll like I said, if y'all have any questions or anything, um let me know. Um All right. Hold on. All right, we can, let me see. Let me not add that to stage. Hold on. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Okay. Actually, let's do a good story because I was gonna be like showing you a story about everything that happened legislatively this week. And as much as I want to keep it real, like on that, we going to find a story that is good for everybody. Hold on. All right, so we got some movies that we could watch. Um, let me share this screen real quick. We got. There it is. There it is. All right. So if you can see that, will you just look at it? No, I'm just kidding. If you want to see that, then all right. So we got the. Let me check ya. All right. If they don't get off truth.com, I'm just kidding. Um, so the article starts off from the back spot to the cuckoo, 10 queer summer movies to add to your watch list. Um, Delvin Jacobs, Lily Gladstone, Domingo, Megan Stalter, and more are headlining amid the heat. So it's just some movies to carry on with you as you go through uh this situation. So all right. So we got some movies there. Look at that. Da, da, da. So temperatures. Let me just make this bigger for y'all real quick. History. Oh, oh, it is already zoomed like that. Damn. Okay, we got it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. So it says the temperature is rising. If you listen closely, you might even hear the jingling of an ice cream truck on your street. That can only mean one thing: summer movie season has arrived. Time to beat the heat and the theater instead. To hit the theater instead. Fortunately for queer, fil- queer, queer, queer film goers, the summer movies are filled with scintillating LGBTQ plus cinema of all sorts. Challengers, which, if we're being honest, was a summer movie in everything but release date, was only a taste to come. Okay. Uh, Challengers was the movie with the Zanaya, who she was basically dating, or I guess engaged with two other tennis players. Um, so you can go with that. I don't know. Anyway, um, the summer, the theme of summer is variety. We get to see recent queer Oscar nominees Lillian Gladstone and Coleman Domingo headline new dramas with similarity award-worthy performances. The season also offers a showcase of LGBTQ plus comedians of all generations, with a Netflix documentary offering a look at the medium's past, while the Megan Salter vehicle Cora Bora offers a glimpse at its future. But that's not all. Truly, this season has become so much queer feature fare. The canonically pansexual Deadpool brings his strapped gun to the MCU. Hunter Schafer faces her own shining scenario, and even and Evan Rachel Wood plays a new cheer coach from hell. With so many titles bound to become classics, here are the 10 summer movies worthy of your watch list. So you have Backspot, which is May 31st. Um, so if Whiplash was made for the cheer queer squad, then the conductor of the recast as Evan Rachel Wood would have Backspot, the Elliot Page produced sapphic sports flick that officially kicks off the queer summer movie season. So you have that one. So it is about. It's about a headstrong, perfectionist cheerleader, scouted by the merciless coach, uh, Aileen McNamara, Evan Rachel Wood, to join her dream squad, the Thunderhawks, alongside a relationship with girlfriend Amanda Kudak Washi Runtio. Uh, Riley's grit and determination are tested as the sport's strenuous demands affect her psyche and her sense of self. So that's cool. And then June 7th is I Used to Be Funny. Um, the writer, oh, sorry, writer slash director Ali uh, Pink Pinkford carries the same stylish flair she displayed in her Muna music videos and her Black Mirror episode to this poignant feature length uh, dramedy starring every queer Canadian filmmaker's favorite Virgo actress, Rachel Sennott. I Used to Be Funny follows Sam Cowell Sennott, uh, a comedian struggling with PTSD over the incident that impacts her relationship with her previous nanny client, Brooke, who is Olga uh, Petzel, Pesa. While her roommates Paige, uh, Sabrina Jellies, Philip Caleb Heron, and her ex-boyfriend Noah Ismer all try to help her out of her funk. Sam learns that Brooke has gone missing without her trace as memories flood her mind. Sam takes matters into her own hand and goes searching for her friend. A deeply thoughtful dissertation on PTSD, both structurally and thematically. I Used to Be Funny marks an ambitious debut for Panic's singular voice. All right. So then you have Cora Bora. Um, Beloved hack star, comedian, and musician Megan Salter finally takes center stage in this indie adult comedy about Cora, a polyamorous girl failure musician visiting her Oregon hometown to win back her longtime girlfriend's JoJo T. Gibbs' affection after sensing her primary partner status has been threatened by her new bae, Aiden Mayuri. Cora's brassness, however, gets into all sorts of wacky scenarios, from losing her girlfriend's dog to a Tinder orgy. What the? To a Tinder orgy therapy session. But all of these misadventures help her grow a little. If you consider yourself a Stalter stan, Cora Bora is the ultimate mega meal, a showcase for her remarkable range that cements her as a star that she always been. And that you have Outstanding: The Comedy Revolution. That was June 18th. A lot of these are on Netflix, as you see. Well, except for that one. Um, yeah. To be LGBT comedian is still a valiant feat, considering the fact that transphobic so-called humor still gets a pass from mainstream audiences. But it was especially brave for the queer comics who navigated the late 20th century when even basic legal protections were piecemeal and social stigma was high. Pioneers like Margaret Cho, Wanda Sykes, and Lily Tomlin, and more carved the way for contemporary voices like Fortune Feimster, Gerard Carmichael, and Joel Kim Booster to slate on the stage today. This documentary, coming to Netflix during Pride Month, chronicles the strides made by iconic LGBTQ plus comics, detailing their social fight for inclusivity become a revolution. They have Fancy Dance, which was it's on Apple TV. So if you have Apple, you have Apple TV, you can watch this. So Fancy Dance, Lily Gladstone. Sorry, Lily Gladstone era has only begun. So far in 2024, has already delivered more of the Oscar nominee true crime TV miniseries Under the Bridge. But come June, we'll get to see Gladstone in Erica's Tremblay's directorial debut, Fancy Dance, as Jax, a queer hustler who's become the parental guardian to her niece, Roki, Isabel DeRoyd Olsen, on the Seneca Cayuga Reservation in Oklahoma following her sister's disappearance. After Roki's deadbeat dad, Frank uh, Shea Wiggum, comes back into the fray, flaunting his child custody card. Jax, Roki trek across the backcountry to find her mom, hopefully in time for the powwow Roki was preparing for. As they hit the road, they learn more about American justice system's failure to protect indigenous women. Following his film film festival circuit run at Sundance, South by Southwest, and New Fest in 2013, this indie favorite will hit the theaters before the Apple TV premiere, putting another incredible Gladstone performance in the books. She filmed this all during her breaks from Killers of a Flower Moon. Talk about a hustler betraying a hustler. Um, you have Chestnut. So there's some movie we'll just go through like Chestnut. It's like it's on the heels of graduating from her. Let's see, is Chestnut on Netflix? Let me see. No, Chestnut still looks like it's a short movie. It might be a short film. But you have Chestnut. Which on the heels of graduating her from her Philadelphia college, timid bisexual 20-something Annie, who is Natalia Dwyer, spends one last summer in a university town. During one of the lonely nights out, she befriends a headstrong, cool girl, Rachel Keller, and her laid-back friend Danny Ramirez, at a bar. After interrogating herself into the friend group, Annie falls for Tyler. But Tyler's hard-to-read attitude confuses Annie, and she finds herself caught in the center of her crushes on again, off again relationship with Tyler. Yeah. So this is kind of a love triangle thing happening. So let's skip that one. You have Sing Sing. This is in July. I'm not sure where it's going to be on. Um, let's see. In in the complex prison drama Sing Sing, the Rustin star powerfully portrays Divine G, a wrongly convicted felon imprisoned at the notorious correctional facility for over 20 years. After his most isolated, he finds hope and purpose by participating in a rehabilitating theater program that he and his fellow inmates craft from every scratch every season. His thespian world is disrupted by Clarence, um, a street style newcomer enters the scene. Subtle and thoughtful in its destruction of masculinity while illustrating the severe loneliness in prison, Sing Sing is a remarkable drama that offers the strongest performance yet from Domingo yet. Don't be surprised to see him get a consecutive Oscar nomination. I think Crossing is the last. You have Deadpool and Wolverine, you know that one. So, my bad. Crossing July 19th looks like another movie, and not on a streaming service. Um, if Fancy Dance is about an aunt searching for her sister with her niece, then this drama reverses the order in those ingredients. Levinakins and Then We Dance Crossing focuses on Leah. Uh, Leah, a retired Georgian a teacher trying to fulfill her deceased sister's last wish to find her long lost daughter. As she hits the road for her niece, Lilia stands in Istanbul, where she meets up with Evren, a trans rights lawyer who offers help in locating the missing girl. Capture the text of the Istanbul LGBTQ plus scene while telling the tale about connection, identity, and understanding. Crossing is a trip worth taking. That's a really cool movie. That way, you obviously know about Deadpool. Um, I think the last one is Cuckoo. So, um, Hunter Schafer starring in the shining style thriller on the German Alps. What could possibly go wrong? On vacation with her father and stepmother, Gretchen Schaefer discovers the harboring secrets across the resort town that they are staying. Strange noises haunt her, as do the ominous visions of a woman pursuing her. Now it's up to Gretchen to uncover the mystery of the resort town. Although this project doesn't mark the film debut for Euphoria star and last year's Hunger Game prequel reclaim that honor. This is her first cinematic leading role, and we couldn't be more excited to watch her scream on the big screen. So, yeah, so there's some like the 10 queer summer movies that are coming, all different types of movies, all different types of ranges, and people. So like this article's on them.com. You can look at it under culture tab, that's right here, and you go from there. um, but so I think that'll be it for this live stream. Like I said, if you just watched on Instagram, like I said, we are, and you want to see us, we're on Twitch, and Facebook. So, like I said, we're Strive, and if you need help with resources, we do have um, a medical resource list. We can get you access to that. If you have any questions after you watch this, you can either message us on here, or you can message us on Facebook, Instagram, uh, or Twitter, or X. Sorry, and so we're on those. We're on that website. Those websites. We also have a Discord, um, and you can follow us on there. You can ask us for the Discord link. Um, you get on the Discord link, and once you get on the Discord link, there's a huge, queer trans group of people. We have different channels on there. ranging from like just a general section to memes to like theory reading to like group therapy, and all in between. Uh, and it's an amazing group of people in there, and they're all amazing people. And they'll, if you have a question, they'll be willing to help you as much as they can. If you want to donate to us, we have a Cash App, which is Strive Pensacola. We also have a PayPal, Strive Pensacola again. Um, we also have uh, a Patreon. If you want to donate to that, it's Strive Pensacola on there. There's different tiers. If you'd like to support us just monthly, that'd be great. We're on Kofi as well, Strive Pensacola again. Um, and so, like I said, and we meet every Wednesday at 6 p.m. At the Black Cafe and Bookstore. So if you'd like to visit us there and talk with us and have a meeting, you want to organize something, that'd be great as well. Um, but right now, we are trying our best to organize against the book bannings that are happening at the Escambia Library. There were two books that were um, not really, well, they're quote unquote banned, but they were put into the adult section. They're like two picture books that were put in the adult section of the library. Um, so they are having monthly meetings that will be addressing these. They just had one like a week ago. Um, so they're going to have another one at another public library. So we'll keep you updated on that, and we can get you to those meetings, or we can give you the information to get to those meetings, where it is and everything. And so we just have to keep the fight going in that regard. But anyway, the Pride March has just started. It is downtown on MLK Boulevard. So if you want to go, please do. If um, but if you can't, that's okay too. It's always good to just have solidarity as much as we can. And yeah, so that is it for me. I love you all. No live stream. Oh, live stream for the march. I might. Um, and it probably will be on like Instagram or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was trying to think. Should I do that? Because usually with PensaPride or something like that, it's fine. But with a march, people are more hesitant to be live streamed. But I will ask when I get there to see if because I'll be arriving a little later, so I'll try to see. But I'll definitely try to. Yeah, I wish we could do TikTok. I wish we don't have enough. We don't have enough. We have a TikTok too. My bad. Forgot to even mention that. But we have a TikTok, but we don't have with TikTok Live. You need enough members or enough subscribe to your channel to even get to the point where you can start live streaming. I know it's effed up. So yeah. So I'll probably try to do it on Instagram because that's our most populated one. And so we could just have it just go through, or I could just do it on all three things like that. Yeah, I know, Chris Cost. Yeah. So yeah, I'll try my best on that. But we'll see when I get there. Um but yeah, so anyway, I've gotta go. And you'll see me again in the next 15, 20 minutes on the live stream, or at least we'll show some video or something of it. Because I know it's still Pride and everything. We want to try to make sure we get people seeing what's happening in our local community. So, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.